Have you ever felt like everything you touch just falls apart? Like no matter how hard you try, failure keeps finding its way back into your life? If you've ever been there, you're not alone. And today, I want to share with you a story of a farmer who was once considered the most unlucky man in his village, but who turned his failures into pure gold. And as you listen, I want you to ask yourself one question. What if my greatest failure is actually the doorway to my greatest success? This farmer's land was barren. The soil cracked under the burning sun. Season after season, he tried to grow crops. Season after season, he failed. His neighbors mocked him, some pitied him, and many told him to quit. They said the land was cursed, that nothing good could ever grow there. But the farmer refused to believe that his story was already written. He chose to believe in something bigger, that failure wasn't the end of his journey, but the beginning of his transformation. At first, he did what everyone else did. He planted the same seeds, followed the same methods, expected the same results. And every time he got nothing but disappointment. But here's the turning point. He didn't let failure define him. He let it teach him. He started asking questions. Why did the crops fail? What was missing? What could he try differently? Slowly, failure became his teacher. He began experimenting. He studied the soil, the water, the seasons. He tried planting at unusual times when others laughed at him. He chose seeds others ignored. And yes, he failed again and again. But every failure was no longer a loss, it was a clue. And with each clue, he got closer to the truth. Until one day, he discovered a crop no one valued, one that thrived in his so-called barren land. What others dismissed as worthless, he transformed into abundance. And then came the moment that changed everything. His once barren field overflowed with harvest. The same villagers who mocked him now came to him for advice. The same land that was called useless became the most profitable soil in the region. But here's the real secret. It wasn't the land that changed. It was the farmer. His resilience, his persistence, his refusal to quit, that's what turned failure into gold. And isn't that the lesson for all of us? Life will give you barren seasons. People will doubt you. Your efforts may fail again and again. But failure is not the end, it's feedback. It's the training ground that shapes you into someone capable of winning. Success doesn't come to those who never fail. It comes to those who refuse to quit. So if you're feeling stuck right now, if you're staring at your own barren land, wondering if you should give up, remember this farmer. Remember that every setback carries the seed of a comeback. Your failures are not wasted. They are building the foundation for your success. And maybe, just maybe, your story will be the one that inspires others the way his story inspires us today. So I'll leave you with this. Don't run from failure. Embrace it. Don't quit on your dreams just because the first, second, or 10th attempt didn't work. Keep going, because the gold is hidden inside the lessons your failures are trying to teach you. If this story touched you, if it gave you the courage to keep going, then make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Join our community of dreamers, fighters, and believers who are turning their failures into victories every single day. Because here on this channel, we share stories and lessons that remind you your breakthrough is always closer than you think. So don't just watch, subscribe, stay with us, and let's grow stronger together.